Nice.
Got a mark yet?
No. One on the head, two on the nose.
What are you? I'm gonna give you 4 head. Okay?
4 head.
Nice.
That's a beautiful fish.
Yeah,
beautiful fish.
Good job.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Hey, what up? It's Stevie Barracuda, and today I am taking you night fishing on the Starlight Fleet. It was my first time fishing at night in the ocean. You just saw at the start of the video a nice little snapper, yellowtail snapper that I caught. I did eat him on a bun with some habanero mayo, so was not a bad deal for me, was kind of a bad deal for him. But yeah, we fished on the Starlight Fleet for the first time. I was very happy with the service and the boat and the crew, and we got out on the water fast, we got on the fish fast. This start of the video, I'm kind of just watching the sunset, throwing out some baits. Tried a few different baits when I was out there. My buddy Gil picked up some bonita, or not bonita. He picked up some little ballyhoos, and I butterflied those. Kind of while we were on the way out, and tried some of those. I mostly just stuck to the green sardines that were provided by the boat, and I've found that those get eaten very well on these party boat trips. So really, honestly, no reason to bring your own bait. It's not going to stop me from doing it again in the future, but really there's no reason to bring your own bait. That being said, I did try the boat provided rod and reel in this video rather than bringing my own equipment, which is obviously much nicer. I just tried to use the provided equipment. I mean, I figured if it's good enough for government work, then maybe it's nice to not have to haul my own gear out. But after one fishing trip using their gear, I'm pretty dead set on using my own gear next time. And I'm actually recording this voiceover while I'm sitting here at the dock to go on my second trip on the Starlight Fleet. This is not a sponsored video, just for the record, but I had fun. I'm doing it again. This part of the video, I'm fighting a shark. I tried to reel him into the back of the boat. The hard part on a shark fight, or fighting a large fish from a boat that you're not really necessarily in control of. Like, I can't just kind of troll him in like that. Since my boat is kind of moving in a fixed direction and my fish is swimming away from me, the hard part is to get them to turn their head and start swimming back towards the boat. And once you do that, which I was able to do, you're basically just bringing the fish up and in, which is what fishing rods are kind of designed to do. When the fish is running full speed away from a boat, there's not much your rod can do except for hopefully turn its head. So I was able to get this fish turned, but I wasn't using shark kit. I didn't have steel eater on. I had a smaller circle hook. This is like a 5/0 circle hook. So the odds of me actually servicing this fish were fairly low, and I kind of know that when I'm hooking into a shark. I guess the other thing about hooking into a shark on one of these drift boats is you probably caught a fish like on your hook, and then the shark just ate that fish that was suspended in the water, probably frantic, probably panicking because it just got hooked. And you as a fisherman might not have noticed that. But the shark certainly noticed, and it ate that fish, and that's why you're hooked into a shark all the time. So, that happens a lot. This part of the video, my buddy Gil hooks into a big shark on his light spinning tackle, and that drag just never stops screaming in this segment of the video. He was not able to turn the fish, I don't believe, just based on the fact it seemed to be running the entire time he had it hooked. But, he was probably never going to win the fight with the tackle he had either. But awesome fight from him. Just anytime you're standing there with a shark on your line, you can just feel your rod in its full capacity as a invention, right? Just doubled over. All that engineering that went into it. It's being utilized. And what what you might discover is that the rod you're using is just not equipped for the fish you're fighting. Sometimes out there in the big ocean. So
Better win that pool.
that's what happened to Gil
Even
here.
if I don't
He
win.
gave it a great fight. He was thinking about how to get
I
that
got a
fish
fish.
up. He was thinking about winning the fish pool, which neither one of us won this trip. But hey, we'll win it tonight. We got it going on. It's okay.
Definitely have a fish.
And that's all
I
right.
think it's
But
a shark.
you know, he was able to get that fish
Sorry,
fought
something's tripping
and do
my
well
way.
there. So we did have a third companion. Our friend Leo was on the boat, but Leo's Dramamine or whatever didn't kick in very well for him, and he was off the railing, losing his lunch
I've got
after
one on.
about the first
I'm in
fishing
here.
spot. His stomach took a turn, and it didn't go well from there. The next segment of the
I've got one
video
on for sure.
is
It's
me.
run a few times.
I'm waiting for this guy to untangle my line forever, and then
I spooled it.
I actually called for help from a crew
yeah.
member, and they came and untangled me. But then I watched, I looked down at my spool and watched the
I
last
wasn't
bit
even
of
thinking
line
about that.
go
I
out
saw it.
as I got spooled. I watched
Oh,
the
man, I
connecting
spooled it.
point
I
of
had
the line
something hooked on
go
and
ping
I was
and
in a knot
fly
over
out.
there.
And I'm
I ended up
explaining to Gil
spooling.
right here that I just got spooled. I'm such an idiot. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That's okay. Don't let stuff like that get to your head. Just tie off another bait, get back down there, keep fishing. Don't worry about it. And that's exactly what I did. And this is the point in the trip where I caught my one keeper fish right here, which was a snapper, which I was really happy with, and ate him on a bun with some habanero mayo. And he was absolutely delicious, just like every snapper I've ever caught here in South Florida. And that was awesome. And I will shout out to the captain. I don't have a name. I don't know how many captains they have in their crew, but this man's filleting knife skills were immaculate. I mean, I've never seen a better fillet job in my life.
That's a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe.
Gorgeous.
Peace.
Gorgeous.